Welcome back, folks. I left the clapper down at the office down here. But I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. 3 at 3, we bring you unusual option activity like this. Unusual option activity that we talked about 2 days ago ahead of the earnings of Google. And yeah, I told you about it yesterday, but I just wanted to emphasize that when we told you about it in that double top, at like whatever it was, 102.50 or thereabouts, how well that played out to the downside. It didn't just drop a little, folks. It dropped a lot. So, for instance, take a look at that. That's where it closed on October 25th when we were doing this show on the Rebel Edge, along with those, 32,000 plus subscribers, which is free, by the way. Completely free. We went and saw a basically 105 close. So it got just above that double top and then bang to the downside. In fact, it's down $13 from then. And that kind of makes me smile. Not because I hate Google. I don't hate any of these companies. But when people are buying puts, I got to bet on the downside. So that's what I did. And I hope if you followed us in here that you profited mightily however you chose to trade it, whether it was through puts, put spreads, selling upside calls, whatever it might have been. That's up to you. I can't pull the trigger for you. But I encourage all of you to learn more about options and then start figuring out, okay, this is a great leveraged tool that I can use to control my risk and to make some nice profits. So that's Alphabet or Google. This is how you can find us on YouTube. So you go to YouTube, as you see, 32,000 plus subscribers. In that search bar on YouTube, if you type Market Rebellion, you can get all of our videos for free. Now you can search it each and every time, but if you hit subscribe, it makes it a lot easier. We don't charge a thing for it, neither does YouTube, but you'll be able to see each and every one of our videos. Pete's The Take, my morning workout video, the 3 at 3, Rebel's Edge, education with Bill Johnson and so forth. All of that on YouTube. 2,900, we're approaching 3,000 videos up there now. I couldn't encourage you highly enough to go there and check it out. So make sure you go and check that out, and then we will be able to help you out as far as when you're making investment decisions. Perhaps you'll make smarter ones. Trade smarter, folks. All right, Nikola. This is a $3 stock. Guess what? They're buying $3 calls. What does that mean? That means they're looking for the stock to pop over $3 quickly, because this is the 4th of November. That's next Friday. So in other words, Friday of this week is the 28th. So we've got basically 8 days. Tomorrow and those the 2 days over the weekend we don't trade. So if you really want to look at it, 6 days of trading between now and when these calls expire, because every call option or put option has an expiry or expiration date. This one we know expires next Friday at the market close. So Nikola calls, 8 cents in the money. They were buying 10,000 of those. That's a million share equivalent, because every option is for 100 shares. So when you see 10,000 of something, it means that's a million shares that they can control from $3 to infinity and beyond. So I am in the calls, and I will be looking to take profits quickly, especially if we pop tomorrow. All right. I encourage you to check this out, marketrebellion.com/Miami. On the far right of the screen is one of the best market technicians there is. That's our own AJ Monte. On the right side of the, on the left side of the screen is Bill Johnson, one of the great educators for options. Both these two men will join me and Pete and Ryan Mastro and I believe Brian McCormick and Greg and Wayne. All these folks along with my brother Pete and I, will be in Miami to help you trade better, trade smarter. 2 days of live trading, lots of fun, some great meals, cigars, trips out on the yacht. You want to sign up? There's room for only 25 of them. That's right, 25. That's the limit. You call after we've got 25, I can't take it. We'll have to say, well, the next one's going to be in March or whatever. So please, if you'd like to attend, sign up now. Go to marketrebellion.com/Miami. That's marketrebellion.com/Miami. All right, WB, bullish call buying. It's just under $12, and they're buying the 15 calls. So what does that mean? $3 above where the stock is trading, right? Yep, you guys can do the math. 14,000, that's 1.4 million share equivalent of a $12 stock, call it about a $16 million potential control for this. I like that. Anytime we're talking numbers that big, I'm in. So I joined them. We also have a lot of time to be right here because the options that they're buying don't expire until January. So we are now finishing up October. Tomorrow's the last expiration in October. So then we hit November, December, January, 3 months into the future when these expire. So not fast on the time decay side, and yet somebody buys a lot of upside calls in WB. Rebel's Edge, we did another one today, had a good time with it. This is becoming one of the most popular streamed financial shows in the world. I am both grateful and humbled that you guys have made it so. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we hit 1 minute of macro because that's all you need. If you want a lot more than that, there's plenty of places you can go for it. What you won't get is Pete and I breaking down 4 stocks, a minute and a half each. Just break it down. What happened? Why is this one in the news? Would we buy it, hold it, or sell it? 4 of those that we do every show. Then we do unusual option activity. We each pick one. So you get 2 bits of unusual option activity. And then we do sports because Pete's got a sports talk radio show on Odyssey Network, extremely popular. It's called the Sunday Huddle. He does it Sundays from 11 till 1 East Coast time. And we hit a little our action or our bets and so forth. It's another reason the show is so popular. And Pete has made some excellent calls in both stocks, options, and sports lines. So check out the Rebel Edge. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Big surprise for you being announced next week. Lastly, National Oil Well Varco. That's what NOV stands for. National Oil Well Varco. Bullish call buying. It's basically a $23 stock. They're buying calls that are $2 out of the money, call it 10%. They bought 5,200, which is 500,000 share equivalent. So 500,000 shares of a $23 stock, you get the idea. It's real money. That's a huge double-digit $1 million potential control of this particular stock, National Oil Well Varco. So I think you could buy the at-the-money calls and sell out of the monies against it. You have basically 30 days to be right on your trade. And time decay is the factor because anytime we're in the final 60 days of an option's life, it starts accelerating faster and faster, that time decay. If you don't understand time decay, don't trade options yet. Make sure you attend a class with Bill Johnson or any of our great traders or mentors and coaches. You can do that right here on marketrebellion.com/get started. We can teach you that. marketrebellion.com/get started. You can check it out. I'd encourage you to do that. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon as tomorrow, in fact, when I'll be working out and hopefully you'll join me. I am Jon Najarian. Go to marketrebellion.com/get started for more.